Companies such as Samsung are well known for producing advanced technologies like semiconductors and smartphones. Yet every year, Samsung also supports the Hoam Prize, which honors outstanding scientists and researchers. This raises an interesting question. Why do companies continue to invest in basic science researchers whose work may not seem directly connected to developing new products? The difference between basic research and applied research. Research can generally be divided into two categories: basic research and applied research. Basic research focuses on understanding fundamental principles that explain how nature and the world function. Applied research instead uses those principles to develop practical technologies and useful products for society. These two types of research are not separate from one another. They are closely connected. Many of the technologies we use today, including smartphones, the internet, and artificial intelligence, began as discoveries in basic research before being developed into real-world applications through applied research. How does basic research become an industry? A frequently cited example is Bell Labs in the United States. Scientists there examine the properties of electronics and semiconductors in an effort to enhance telephone networks. In 1947, this research produced the transistor, a miniature electronic switch that controls the flow of electricity. At the time, the transistor was simply a research breakthrough aimed at improving telephone equipment. However, it later became the foundation of modern computers and the semiconductor industry. This example shows why the outcomes of basic research are often difficult to predict. Scientists cannot know in advance which discoveries will eventually transform entire industries. Because research findings are often shared publicly, governments and universities have traditionally played the leading role in supporting basic research. So why do companies invest in research whose results are difficult to keep exclusively for themselves? Why basic research matters? By supporting basic research, companies can build relationships with leading researchers in a field and even recruit some of them in the future. In addition, even when research results are publicly available, companies that have closely followed the research often understand its significance better than others. This allows them to move more quickly when turning new discoveries into practical technologies. A further consideration is research infrastructure. Even the most skilled scientists can find it difficult to achieve breakthrough results without advanced equipment, reliable data, and peers with whom to exchange ideas. This is one reason major U.S. technology companies maintain their own research centers and invest significantly in universities, understanding that innovation requires both talent and the right conditions. Many Nobel Prize winners and leading technology companies, including Google, have emerged from such research ecosystems. Supporting basic research is not simply about paying for a specific discovery. It is about creating the fertile ground where future innovations can take root and grow. During the industrial age, factories were often seen as symbols of national strength and competitiveness. In the age of AI and advanced technology, however, talented people and strong research infrastructure have become increasingly important. As we look to the future, we should think carefully about the skills and abilities that will matter most and continue developing them.